Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have my NBA playoff picks for April 19th, 2025. I have some great picks for you today, six player props along with two best bets. So a huge show coming your way. I have been your tour guide throughout this NBA season and will continue to be your tour guide throughout the NBA playoffs. As we're going into today, these picks are for Saturday. So I do have picks for Friday up on my channel, so go check those out. If you're new to the prop market, welcome. Happy you can join me today. I have some really good picks for you, and I'm excited to bring them your way. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to our picks. But before I do that, I want to talk a little bit. I usually have this screen towards the end, but I put it towards the front of the show because maybe some people aren't watching towards the end. We went 8-0 on our best bets. So if you're a person that's been watching all eight picks and you've been winning all eight times on our last best bets and you have not subscribed, I do not know what to say to you right now. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help me grow. Hit the like button. A lot of you have been doing really good. And in the comment section, I appreciate any comments that are sent that my way. Trying to grow organically, not many shout outs. The aesthetics is not really there, but I'm giving out great information and great picks. And if you appreciate it, because it takes a lot of work, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It takes maybe 1 or 2 seconds and it doesn't cost you a single penny. I'm not going to go over the stats today just because they have not been updated. So I'm going to get to my first pick, Cade Cunningham. Man, this dude has been on a career season, absolute tear, has hit in three in his last 8 games. He's went over this number straight. He's shooting 54% versus the Knicks, and he's like I said, he's went over this game 3 times versus the Knicks. He also is a great pick and roll player, and the Knicks struggle to guard the pick and roll. Last 3 games, he's been at 54, 46, and 43. Has hit 5 out of 6 games with this actual number, and he's playing 32 minutes in April, which is way lower than what he's averaged. So I look for his minutes to get bumped back up. He's kind of come back from injury. First chance to play in the playoffs and make a name for himself. You see the season average last 3 games, 48, and that's with limited minutes. I got him projected at 44. I really like him over 42.5 for Cade Cunningham. The next guy is Kevin Porter Jr. No Dame Lillard in this game, so he should soak up a lot of usage right there. He has played well with Giannis, in the lineup. He's good in the pick and roll, projected 25 plus minutes, and he's a very good player in ball screens. The starter Rollins will not be as good as Porter in this game, so I think Porter will get a lot more minutes. Had 26 PRA last time versus the Pacers in only 19 minutes. He's hit his number in 5 straight games. And like I said, usage is up in his new role as the leader of that second unit. So go ahead and give him me over 17.5 PRA for Kevin Porter Jr. Next guy is Kawhi Leonard. We've picked him a couple times in the last few shows, and he's been a cash cow for us. Season average is 28, but I'm not paying attention to that too much. Last 3 games are at 40. PRA projection is at 37. Has been on an absolute tear, as I mentioned. Usage rate is sky high, running a lot of plays for him. Has hit this number in 4 out of 5 games, averaging 19 shot attempts in those games in his last 10 games. He's played 40 plus minutes in his last 2 games and coming off a 6 day rest. So a lot of rest coming for Kawhi Leonard. We know he's had his problems with soreness and injuries, but it won't be a problem coming off that long break. Still a great rebounder and will also make plays for others with extra passes when he's doubled. The Nuggets have struggled on defense this year against small forwards and in general. So go ahead and give me over 35 PRA for Kawhi Leonard. Next guy is Nas Reed of the Wolves. Nas Reed is averaging 25 minutes in April, but he played 31 minutes the last time he played against the Lakers, shooting 1 for 10. So he did not shoot well, but he did grab 12 rebounds. And a lot of that's due to the Lakers not having a big man consistently down there, averaging 17 versus the Lakers as far as PRA. If he shoots, his average and plays, 25 plus minutes, Reed should be over this number. You see his average is 23. Last three games are 19. I got him PRA projection at 19. I think he's going to go over the 18.5 PRA. Next guy is Jackson Hayes of the Lakers. I like Jackson Hayes in this spot. The number is super low. You see his average is 12, last three games 10, PRA projection is 11. He's went over both games versus Minnesota, including the last matchup where he had 23 minutes and 17 PRA. He should get 20 plus minutes as this is a matchup they're going to need a big as they have Gobert and Randall, including Reed. So LA is going to be forced to play Hayes a decent amount of minutes. Can't go too small. If he stays out of foul trouble, and I think he easily cashes this line over 9.5 PRA. Go ahead and give me Jackson Hayes over 9.5 PRA. And the last pick of the day is TJ McConnell of the Pacers. Season average 16, last three games 13, PRA projection 15. Always plays really well in the playoffs. Experience will, he'll drive his minutes up. He's cashed, once and did not cash once versus the Bucks, but he has a high usage rate when he's on the court. The guy has the ball in his hands a lot. I project him to get anywhere from 19 to 21 minutes. I think he cashes this number because I've seen TJ in the playoffs a lot play well. I'm very confident that he's going to continue to play hard. Only reason why there's one prop king emoji is because I'm not sure if he'll get the volume in this game. Because let's be honest, Pacers do have other guys who can score. But give me the over 14 PRA. When I saw this number, I was like, that's extremely low for someone who gets, 20 minutes plus or should get 20 minutes plus and is very aggressive when on the court. Today's best bet, Pistons versus the Knicks. I have two for you. In the first one, I'm going to go with the Pistons plus 7. I believe in this Pistons team. You got Brunson coming back after being injured. Not sure how long it'll take the Knicks to kind of warm up. I think the Pistons are going for blood. They're going to be coming out here with nothing to lose. Cade Cunningham should be, in rare form. I think these Pistons teams, I like their aggressiveness. I like how hard they play. I don't think they're going to, get blown out in this game. And 7 points is a lot for a playoff game. Give me the Pistons plus 7. My next pick is today's best bet, which is the Wolves versus the Lakers. And I like the over here, over 216.5. I do believe with any team Luka Doncic is playing on, an over is well in play because he doesn't play good defense, but he also plays very good offense. So I think they'll get him in a lot of pick and rolls, Anthony Edwards and them, and expose him defensively. I think that's pretty much going to be the game plan here. Anthony Edwards should have a decent game, but I also think with the Lakers, they do have some guys that can score outside of him. I'm looking at a lot of guys. Look, LeBron having a good day, Doncic. There's going to be a lot of guys putting the ball in the basket, and then Minnesota as well. Even though they both play good defenses and don't play great pace, this is a low number for today's NBA. I like the over 216.5. Now for a recap, I like Cunningham over 42.5 PRA. Give me Porter Jr. over 17.5 PRA. Give me Leonard over 35 PRA. Give me Reed over 18.5 PRA. Hayes over 9.5 PRA. And McConnell over 14 PRA. 6 player props, I'm sorry, and two best bets. So a lot of information, a wealth of knowledge out there for you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, continue to comment. And of course, like I always say, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.